Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of News Tower. Okay, so in the last episode we did a cool 156,500 newspaper sales. Okay, so we're heading for about 160 in today's edition or this week's edition. Got a few things going on here. So changing the newspaper price. So let's have a quick look at that. Okay, so you can control the price of the newspaper over here, so we can do that. All right. Notice that the lens is changing. It allows control for triggering or avoiding certain events. Okay, so we're going to try and stick to the higher price just from a fee perspective. Okay, so we've done that. But if we need to, we may tweak it so that we don't grab something, right? So the question would be, right, if we do this, where would we have to be, informational? Anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to start with the big ticket number there. Now, floor control, floor assignments for employees. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so here it's saying some employees can be assigned to specific floors. They will then only perform work on these designated floors. Let's find out where. Okay. I see. So if we click here, select the floors you want the employee to work on, but use with caution since having an incorrect setup may stall your tower. Okay. When unsure, leave it the default all setting to ensure all tasks can be performed. Okay. Finally, employees will only idle on assigned floors, so they will always remain in close proximity of potential work. Okay. So basically we can say 0 and 1 or all floors, so we have to kind of stick it out. It's something we will do a little bit later, but for now it's not going to be a big deal. Let's focus on the ads first. So here we can't do that one, so maybe let's start with this one. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Let's get Mary on this one so we can get it up to that 650 mark. That's going to be good. We'll do the other one too, I'm sure. Okay, we are also we need to print censorship, right? That's what this is. 2 tags remaining. So we need 2 censorship tags and we should not be printing gossip or dirt. So if we have a look at this, do we have any gossip or dirt? I think we do. There's gossip there, so we won't be printing this one. And that's about it, really. So we don't necessarily need to go too crazy. If we open up the newspaper ever so slightly, we want to be leaning left, right? So if we run that one up there, that already gets us a good readership there. And we want to be going left as best we can. Is there anything investigative that we can add? But it's going to go right, though. So a lot of these that we can print. What else do we need to print? Crime, sport, and some of this stuff. That doesn't go in here. What? Oh, we still have ads? We didn't run all the ads? That's an interesting one. Anyway, what are we after? Investigative. We've got this one as investigative. We can do that, go into that direction, see we're at 100k. Now we just want to make sure we're going to the left as well. Let's just see any other crime that is actively going to the left. All right, so something like this potentially is going to run towards the left. So we're back in kind of a neutral position. So that's maybe a starting point for us on this one. But I guess we'll have to go back and have a look at that altogether. Okay, so there's been a few suggestions around moving some things around, getting the bathrooms next to the doorways, getting the typesetters up at this new level and moving these guys down over here. All good suggestions, and I will be making use of them when we refit the floor. So I think I'll buy one more floor and then we'll redo a bunch of different stuff. So that will kind of be what we aim for. Right? Let me move this one over. Everything else is kind of doing its thing. Okay, now we can make a start with everything else. Let's have a quick look at what is available for hire. From a reporter's perspective, what is this? Yearly peak. Gains 2% speed increase on task every month, but resets at January. That doesn't really do anything for me, really. Okay, no one here is particularly useful unless we maybe look at natural climber or someone like that. But anyway, all in all, not necessarily for us to have a look at right now. There's a lot of waiting going on with the bathroom, so we do need to, these floors are quite large, so we do need to have a bit of a look at that. Now, all of our stories are coming in, so let's have a quick look. We are specifically after, well, we've got those, we're specifically after censorship stories, so let's go with politics first. There's a censorship story over here. We can't print the dirt anyway. So what we may as well do is let's get Gertrude. Didn't know I had a Gertrude. Let's get Gertrude in there. We're not going to do this one. We'll get the Gertrude to do that story. So we've got a political censorship story underway. We won't do the other one because we're not going to grab it anyway. Over here, we're risking outrage. So I guess we can run Pam in there to try and get lucky here. Okay, let's try and do that. Outrage is a little bit risky, but let's try and see whether we're lucky enough to deal with that. It's looking good. Excellent. No protesters. Oh, protesters is boycott is the bad one. Protesters less of an issue, to be honest. Okay, so we're running into there. We need some work over here. We can run all of this, so let's quickly step through them. We can start off with Diego on that one and some entertainment over here. Another censorship story and some gossip. So let's not do that one, but let's do this one instead. So from an entertainment perspective, let's just get Madeline onto that one and then we'll stop it there. And then we've got all of these stories all sorted out and we're ready to kind of go. Yep. Okay, looking pretty good here. So what we can do is we can move this story out over to here, and we've got another story here that we can move out over there, so we can continue our work while these guys. So trying to clear out everything that we've got. We're also keeping an eye on the sales desk here with regards to the advertisement. So let's speed things along a little bit. Okay, things are popping up. Okay, so now let's quickly pop back into the ads straight away. We'll get Mary back on the next side of this story. Excellent. We had a few things pop up over here, so let's have a quick look. So that is fine. This one's opened up. We can definitely jump into this. I guess Mildred, maybe Francis. Let's just get Francis to go and do that side of the story. This one, yeah, this one is something we want to be doing. Yes, let's just get Mildred onto that one. These should be done, so let's clear those out. We don't need the other side of that. This is almost done. Let's wait this one out. Pop that in there. Let's close this one out there. There's another story here. We can go, ooh, a bombshell, which is a hot topic for us. So let's have a little bit of a look here. If we certainly get Debbie over there, we can do the rest of this as well. Michael Hayes or Pam Sharp, they're all pretty equally bad here. Yeah, so let's just get Michael Hayes on that, get that moving. Excellent, things are moving along. We'll do a little bit of this. Why are you not doing your story? You're out to lunch, huh? Okay, now at least you should make a start there. Okay, things are moving. All of these stories are underway. Let's speed it along a bit. More stuff is happening. The ad is on the way out. Let's have a look. Some other stuff happening over here. Okay, here we can go in any of these directions, although I think we're going to go and prefer the informational one. So let's see. Can we unlock the rest of the story? No, we can't. So we'll have to slowly go down here. Oh, or we do all of them? No, I think we just do this one side, right? There's some stuff that needs to be moved here. Yeah, get over there and do your thing. There's an ad making its way in here. That's fine. All of this is underway. Excellent. Let's speed it along. Okay, stuff is happening. There's some more stuff working on over here. Okay, I'm after the informational one as a starting point, so let's just get Diego on there. But we can do the other one also, which will kind of balance it out, give it an extra tag. I don't think we necessarily need that, so let's go in that direction there. Okay, what are we doing here? We risk injury. We can send Stella, which would hopefully not injure us too heavily. But we are got kind of all kinds of story stuff here. So let's try this. See if Stella can make it. Go, Stella. Ooh, a couple of days in hospital for Stella, unfortunately. Can we send someone else? Yeah, I guess we can. Get Gertrude onto this side of the story while we wait. This we won't do the other side. A sports story is what we're after. We want both of these. Can we... Yeah, let's just get Madeline onto that one. We'll start working on this straight away. Okay, now we've got another ad done. So let's get the next piece of this one. Guess that'll be about a 250 story. Let's run all of these things. Okay, so there's a story over here. Another censorship topic. So let us... Well, it doesn't really matter. Get Michael onto that. In case we want the option. We'll get this one done and then we'll stop it there, right? Are we gonna start to micromanage these things ever so slightly? We might have to. Okay, anything happening over here? Let's just see. Yeah, the next piece is done. Okay, spam. Mildred, get it done. This one is done, and we'll clear that one up so we can open up for some new stories. Oh, we need to order some paper. Almost forgot about that. Get the paper coming in before it's too late. We do probably need another stack of desks here. But I guess because we're not doing all of them at the same time, we may be in a reasonable position, right? So that's underway. We're not necessarily printing all of the stories, right? Okay, so this is done. Yes, absolutely. So let's get Debbie out over there to go and do that side of the story. If we go in here ever so quickly, we unlocked the police station, and I guess we did get the security. Yeah, so we have that unlocked. We could look at obtaining something like the magnifying glass. That's something that could be of use. Where are we running? Oh, we're running towards the courthouse over here. Yeah, so that is the journey that we're after for the time being. Was there anything else we wanted to maybe pick up on? Not really. The big globe. We could get some of these things, right? We're not going to do that one. That's a little bit too early for us. Yeah, the big globe, the typesetting, the chalkboard, the day planner, I guess. This one works for both of them. Buffs both of them, getting them a little bit better at what they're doing. And this one, what does this one do? Just the assembler. So I guess that could be of use. Let's obtain this one and let's pop it in. We should have probably done it a little earlier. Let's get back into our tower here, and then we'll quickly put that buff in place for all of these guys, right? So we'll do something like that. We'll do something like this, and we'll do something like that over there. So they all should at least be improving their skill set a little bit over there. Okay, some new stories coming through here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Not informational by any stretch of the imagination, right? So let's get that one on there. Anything else we need to be checking out? Not so much. They're all fairly straightforward for the time being. Okay. Let's get out of there, and now let's speed it up a little. Oh, there's some paper in here. Let's quickly do our bit to get some of this paper assigned in here. I guess that's going to be kind of okay now, like so and like so. Now, if we look at the ads ever so quickly, we've done this. We don't have anybody that can do that side of things, so it's going to have to be as is, right? Now, let's speed along a little bit over here. There's another story we can grab. Oh, this is the one that's now opened up. We still have Stella out, so let's get Pam to work on that side of it. And we've got another So this is a crime red herring. I think I might drop this one because it's going to be a lot of work. I'm probably not going to run it anyway. So let's leave that one be. We want to make sure we're keeping a reasonable track of everything here. Oh, there's another story on this one. Let's try and move things. Oh, sorry, I moved it on your behalf. Okay, we've got some skill ups going on. We've got some extra items we need to pick up on over here. Get Madeline on this one. Okay, we've got some political stories. We can't run this one, but we may as well pick it up for next time around. But we need to be cautious about it. This is a good story to grab, so let's grab that one as well. Let's keep on going. Okay, so these stories, we'll need to kind of slowly move them over. Let's see. Everybody is still pretty happy, right? Yeah, everybody seems to be pretty happy. So let's just move this one over that way. Okay, good stuff. Get going. Get cracking on all of these stories. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, keep going. Is that everything? No, 3 more left. So let's keep running. Okay, more stories have come in. Not that much worth doing at the moment. Everything is running pretty smoothly at the moment. Okay, more stories available. Yeah, we'll pick it up. Debbie, go and grab it. We get a kind of a quality star on that if we can. Okay. Everybody's picking up their stuff. There's another story I can grab. Yeah, not bad, not bad. We'll do that one there. Okay, good stuff. These things are tracking in ever so nicely here. Guess you're going to head on over there. So we kind of manage it a little bit ourselves. But yeah, we didn't need that much micromanagement. It's fairly reasonable. This is the last story. It's a gossip story, which I guess we'll go ahead and grab. We'll just remember not to necessarily print it. We are after 160,000 sales at the very least. So let's move this one over there. And we'll move this one over here. Okay, all of this is moving. We'll see. You can run that story. You can... I guess doesn't really matter where you end up at. Everybody is reasonably happy. Yeah, all pretty happy. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's just have a quick look here. This is all good, no problems. Over here, yeah, all good, no problems. So we've got 2 more stories coming in. Okay, oh, stop it. I missed that one. Okay, so it's Sunday. We need to be running these stories through as quickly as we can now. Yeah, sorry about that. So the plan was to kind of move these stories over so that we can get them processed. There's nothing left out in the wild. I guess this is the last one coming in. That would be all the stories, and I guess we should be in a position to process them through here. Yeah, I think we didn't run into problems. We had enough people to process all of these stories, and if we run down here, we should see all of them done. I mean, the last one seems to be done by the kind of 11 p.m. or I mean, late at night, like 11:40. So we should get all of them done, no problems. Let's just make sure to move this one over here. She is now starting to lose concentration, so that's okay. Can take a bit of a break there. Oh, he's losing concentration too, so he should not be picking up anymore. So she's the other one that can probably do one more batch for us ever so quickly, but it will be costing us a little bit of concentration to get this last one out. Huh? Oh, it's not quite there. Okay, well, what I'll do, I'll transfer it over there then instead, right? Because she will do it quicker. Right, so now we're back at 11:28 p.m. Okay, excellent. So let's just rest it up. Yeah, that went sideways pretty quickly. Concentration here. I'm kind of wondering, do we need prestige? What is it exactly that we need to counter these effects, right? Provide food or water appliances. You have it right next to you. Okay, so I guess maybe we need a coffee station or something. We will be looking at that, right? Okay, now let's print. We've got 3 pages to print. We will be looking at printing some ads, right? So give me my ads first. Let's get the money up top ASAP. So that one we'll grab in there. We've got, what is this? We've got some kind of a hot topic thing in here that's going to lean us to, but it doesn't matter. If it's in this one here, it doesn't really matter. So that's a hot topic, gives us 141. I guess we need some more crime. So let's find a bit of a crime story where we can run. That should be good. Actually, we've got a crime ad here that we can run. And that gets us good numbers right there. Then on the 3rd page, I guess, ooh, this is something we're after. We're going to run that one. Oh, that we're already over the 160 mark. So give us more ads, please. So we'll grab that one there. And I guess, can we do one more economy story here? Let's just see, how are we doing? Ooh, no, we need a sports and... Where are all my sports stories? So I guess this one, we're going to lose it anyway. But I don't want that. I don't want that. So we want a sports and we want this one. 175. We do want this. And we doubled it up. We want the money. Any more money we can grab? Not so much. Are we running? We're not running censorship yet. Okay, let's go back. So 1st page. This might be a little bit too much then for us, so we might have to drop these guys out of it. So let's drop that one, let's drop that one, and let's find our censorship stories. Okay, how many do we have? So if we did this one and that one, this one and that one, not quite where we wanted it to be. Plus we need one more to the left. Okay, so let's find, how can we go to the left? Potentially this one. Maybe something like this. Whoa, that dropped it out big time. That dropped it out big time. I guess we're not going to do that. That's going to be a little bit too much. Okay, so let's get rid of that one there, right? Let's see what can we pair with this. Something that's a little bit more investigative. So like that gets us way over where we need to be, right? If we were to look at... Okay, let's go back and see. Something like this can go left. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now here, that is going to... Okay, we're in the perfect spot. The only thing we need to do is find room for one more censorship story. And I guess we need at least a double stack of something. What kind of censorship stories do we have? A political censorship story. Where, yeah, over here potentially we can do a political censorship story like so. Which gives us everything plus 3 more ads for the next round, right? Oh, it doesn't actually give us the... It doesn't actually give us the stuff. Okay, well, what we can do... Now there was one of these stories that we can run that's a little bit more bulky. This one. Beautiful. We'll run that one instead. And that gets us our big numbers here. So we've got 250 plus 650 plus this one will be doubled. So I guess that is what we need to have a look at. That gives us the informational tag. It wins us whatever this random object is. If we go this way, we've got all of this stuff. We've got a multiplier on the 650, which is good. I guess, is there anything else we would maybe still want to snip out of here? I don't think so. I think we're being pretty reasonable with all of our things. Yeah, and we're just about ahead of it, right? So that's good, right? Lots of stories that we're gonna lose. Old stories. Anyway, so that's kind of it, right? We can't print everything, right? Have we managed to do that one? Yes. Have we managed to do this one? Yes, we have. So I guess we'll go for it. Okay, perfect. Let's finish that one off. So that gets us the record sales. 164,500. That is a heavy hitter. It's like reading a 100-year-old book. Oh, it actually tells us the quality of the paper. 1 star. Interesting. I think this is new. Anyway, don't mind that. So we've got 10. Wow, news items plus record sales plus districts plus hidden agenda. 10 influence is pretty good. Then sales revenue plus ad revenue. Look at that. Good there. Excellent. Now we're obviously going to spend some of this money on our people. Okay, so that's good. Sorted that one out. And we'll continue up this journey now. That's pretty good. No headlines, no gossip, just some breathing room. You did good, publisher. Excellent. We'll keep on there. We've moved it in here. We kept new readers' interest tags. Excellent. Got the baseball bat for the sports improvements, which is good. Now, next time around, we don't want to be here. We want to lean even further to the left so that we don't lose on the readership here. So what does this one do? For every unique tag you print, you get 200 extra sales. The extra sales per unique tag increases the amount of unique tags increase. Okay, well, anyway, we will try and continue printing informational, so we go up that ladder there. So we should have 3 tags ready to go, 3 ads ready to go, so that's pretty good. Marginal increases here, I think. It's a little bit of an increase there. So marginal, 14,000. Can almost do the next. Double improvement here for Madeline. Excellent. And Lillian's got some extra stuff as well. Okay, now let's have a look. So now we should have unlocked the courthouse, which means we can get a lawyer. Okay, so that's something we'd be keen on doing. Chief of Police. Let's have a look. Print an informational newspaper. That's what we want to do. And we need to do at least 2 evidence items. And then evidence becomes the next week's hot topic, right? So evidence items is something we'll have a look at. So let us... Oh, anyway, this is less of a... Because we're not benefiting too much from this. This is if we wanted to be kind of really go for sales, that's where we'll be aiming. Otherwise, we print an informational newspaper, we print at least 1 mayor story, and we get money and influence. That's what we're going to go. And we're going to run up this ladder. So we're going to grab that, continue going towards the mayor. Now, what was this? Just so no real other requirements. Now, what do we want to do next? So we want to grab we want the lawyer's desk. We've got the influence points to grab the lawyer's desk. So I guess we will be lawsuit reduction and the desk lamp. What does this desk lamp actually do? Doesn't tell us much really. Okay, so I think we want this one, the lawyer's desk, so we can actually sort out those lawsuits. That's something we want straight away. So we've grabbed that one. Down here, we can grab an extra telegraphing station, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I think we want the extra floor first before we really go down that direction. But what else is what we're after, right? We potentially need to come down here to be able to pick up on some of the improvement items for our staff, right? So that's the one thing there. Alternatively, we want to make a dash for the graphics workshop. So potentially we're going to head down into this direction to get us to that spot. And along the way, we'll pick up some other items as well. Text editing will be available as well. The editor's desks as well. So potentially running into this direction is maybe exactly what we want to try and do. Right, so we can pick up those things. The construction yard, the stadium gives us some sports desks and stuff. Yeah, there's nothing really in there. So let's head down this way. Politics and unrest. Let's do that. We'll grab those 2 and we'll head down this way so that we can ultimately get get the graphics workshops and stuff going on. Okay, well, we'll leave it there and head back into the game. And yes, I will leave you with this as the end of the episode. I will see you in the next episode where we will continue our journey towards another floor and a bit of a rejig of everything that's going on. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.